Welcome, everybody. I am so thrilled to be here. I am Donna Cato, the Chief Executive Officer of the Arizona Nurses Association and the Arizona Foundation for the Future of Nursing. And I am just really thrilled to kick off our Fallen Nurses Tribute. So, dear friends, family, colleagues, and community members, welcome to the Arizona Nurses Association and the Arizona Foundation for the Future of Nursing Fallen Nursing Tribute. We are thrilled to be together in this beautiful setting to honor those that we have lost and have given selflessly of their knowledge, their skills, and their abilities to patients, populations, and communities through the service of professional nursing. As many of you know, these past several years have been difficult for our profession. Given the emerging threat of the global pandemic, we have really sacrificed so much, and our nurses have given selflessly throughout these past several months. The pandemic caused disruption, as well as personal disruption in the healthcare setting, as well as disruption in their personal and professional well-being. Some have given the ultimate sacrifice. Nurses became the backbone of the industry and provided endless hours of care and services to their friends, their families, and their community members. Last year, during the pandemic, we did hold a Fallen Nurses Tribute via a live Facebook event. And we quickly recognized the critical need to provide a safe, welcome, and culturally diverse setting for nurses to honor each other and to be able to give them the space to honor those nurses that have helped shape their professional identity. We were thrilled to have the participation of the Black Nurses Association, the Hispanic Nurses Association, the Native American Nurses Association, the Philippine Nurses Association, the Indian Nurses Association, and the Korean Nurses Association, representing the diversity of our profession. The comments and reflection in this platform of how nurses impacted each other, it still brings tears to my eyes and warmth to my heart. Nurses from all over the state recognized their educators, their preceptors, their charge nurses, and their classmates, and willingly shared how these individuals impacted them so deeply. We are excited to hold this year's event at the Better Place Forest. Better Place Forest has been engaged and an energetic partner to help us actualize our vision of providing a special place to honor and share memories and pay tribute to those that gave so much to the most trusted profession. We simply could not have aligned this vision with a better partner. Better Place Forest, we thank you. We thank you for your willingness to share our vision, support for our journey, and recognizing the strength, compassion, and care of our fallen nurses and what they have provided to those that are most vulnerable. In recognition of this outstanding partnership, I would like to award, where is our plaque? I would like to award this plaque from the Arizona Nurses Foundation to Better Place Forest. Miss Eleanor. Just in recognition of our partnership, and we are hoping and we know that we will have a very long-standing partnership with Better Place Forests. Eleanor, would you like to say a few words?
Well, first, thank you, Donna, so much for kicking us off. We are honored to host the Arizona Nurses Association today, and everyone, thank you for coming out. We know that this is far afield for many. At Better Place Forests, every day we work with families who are going through the grieving process of losing their loved ones. This partnership is a unique opportunity for us to extend this place to a wider community of healthcare professionals who, as you say, Donna, have sacrificed so selflessly. We're incredibly honored to be able to provide a space for this memorial and for looking forward to the future visits and all of the ways in which this place can be used as a community and healing center. Thank you.
Thank you, Eleanor. Again, thank you all for coming. Now I would just like to take a few minutes and turn the microphone over to Dr. Dave Raby. Dr. Raby is going to share a welcome message from our president of the Arizona Foundation for the Future of Nursing, Dr. Raby.
Rhonda Anderson is the chair of the Arizona Foundation for the Future of Nursing. Can you hear me okay now? All right. And she used to be my boss. So I always did what Rhonda told me to do when she told me to read this. So I'm going to read this for you all now. I want to thank each of you for being here today as chairperson of the Arizona Foundation for the Future of Nursing. I'm so sorry to not be with you, but I had an out-of-state trip planned a year ago and could not change it. We're here to recognize our nurse friends and colleagues who have left this earth and to thank our friends of Better Place Forests for providing a serene and beautiful setting where our colleagues can be remembered. Each one of us has joyous and amazing memories of a nursing colleague who mentored us, taught us, and worked with and supported us over the years, but has died. Now, please just take a moment, take in the environment, and we'd like for you to close your eyes and think about a colleague or several colleagues for a few brief moments. We honor them today, and I had so many nursing colleagues and friends and mentors who have passed, and I'm so grateful for them, as I'm sure you are for yours. Rhonda wanted me to read this poem. It's called Remember Me, and let me end with that. Fill not your hearts with pain and sorrow, but remember me in your tomorrow. Remember the joy, the laughter, the smiles. I have only gone to rest a little while. Although my leaving causes pain and grief, my going has eased my hurt and given me relief. So dry your eyes and remember me, not as I am now, but as I used to be, because I will remember you all and look on with a smile. Understand in your hearts, I've only gone to rest a little while. As long as I have the love of each of you, I can live my life in the hearts of all of you. This is why we're here, to celebrate the life of our colleagues and to have a peaceful place for each of us to come, reflect, meditate, remember them. Thank you, from Rhonda Anderson.
And now I'd like to just give the microphone over to our president of the Arizona Nurses Association, Dr. Sanford.
Thank you, Dr. Cato. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's a real honor to be able to share a space like this and a moment like this in memory of people like you and us and all of those angels out there that we call nurses. Very, very grateful to be a part of this today. Thank you all for coming.
We are so thrilled today to have our Nurse Honor Guard presenting a celebration for our fallen nurses. So thank you guys so much for coming.
Good afternoon. My name is Tamara Howell. We are from the Arizona Nurse Honor Guard, and we belong to a nonprofit organization that honors nurses at their memorial or burial at the time of their passing. We are so happy to celebrate with you. Our organization is comprised of RN and LPN volunteers, some actively practicing and some retired, so we can relate with your experiences as practicing nurses and healthcare workers. Now we present to you the Nightingale Tribute, original works by Dwayne Jagger, She Was There, and the Kansas State Nurses Association. Nursing is a calling, a lifestyle, a way of living. Nurses here today honor nurses who are no longer with us and their life as a nurse. Nurses are not remembered by their years as a nurse, but by the difference they made during those years by stepping into people's lives, by special moments. They were there. When a calming, quiet presence was all that was needed, the nurse was there. In the excitement and miracle of birth, or in the mystery of the loss of a life, the nurse was there. When a silent glance could uplift a patient, family member, or friend, the nurse was there. At those times when unexplainable needed to be explained, the nurse was there. When the situation demanded a swift foot and a sharp mind, the nurse was there. When a gentle touch, a firm push, or an encouraging word was needed, the nurse was there. In choosing the best one from a family's thank you box of chocolates, the nurse was there. To witness humanity, its beauty, in good times and bad, without judgment, the nurse was there. To embrace the woes of the world willingly and offer hope, the nurse was there. And now, this is the time to be at the greater one's side. The nurse is there. Nurses, we honor you this day and present a moment of silence to symbolize our honor and appreciation for being a nurse colleague. Nurses, we officially relieve you of your nursing duty and thank you for your service to our profession. Our nurse volunteers present today will have brochures with our contact information. If you know a nurse that needs to be honored, please reach out to us. Thank you all.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lucy Hannes. I'm a member of the Arizona Nurses Association, and I was privileged to become the co-chair for this event. I'd like to introduce you to Charlotte Fafford, who is a commissioned pastor who will lead us in our prayer. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Charlotte Fafford. I'm the commissioned pastor with the Presbyterian Church USA, and I want to thank the Arizona Nurses Association, also the Nurses Foundation, and Better Places for allowing us to have a place for our nurses. I'm also a retired nurse, so this is my profession as a pastor. As you all know, as nurses, you've been pastors at many times through our care. As I get ready to say a blessing, I just wanted to share a little bit about what that word tribute meant. When I looked on the website, it said Fallen Nurses Tribute. And that word tribute, I always look at dictionaries when I'm looking at things. And that word tribute, it says it's an act, a statement, a gift that is intended to show gratitude, respect, and admiration. And that's what this place will be for our fallen nurses, a place where we can come to offer our gratitude for the care that they've given to us, to give the respect that all healthcare providers deserve and share amongst each other, and also a place of admiration. Because through our times as both patients and nurses, we have all had times of admiration for somebody who's provided that care, or admiration for those that you've shared in partnering that care that you've given. So at this time, as I say a blessing for all who would like to share in this prayer, it's a blessing to give people that come to this place a way to remember the ones who have passed, but also where do we go forward. So who all would like to join me at this time? I'll say a blessing. Creator, Josh Thop, creator of the universe, we come to you today to give a blessing and a memorial for our nurses and staff who have passed. Creator of all, light of all, let us continue to acknowledge the memories and the smiles and the teachings and the care and the healing that have come from our nurses. We thank you for the emergence of the health and the strength that comes from our nurses' hands. We thank you for the connectedness that we have amongst ourselves as we work to care for others. And we give blessing for the interconnectedness that the weaving continues. Most of all, we want to remember that as mortal beings here in this world, that we have a way to continue the immortality of life in the air, in the trees, in the wind, in the birds singing, in the ground, the things, the plants, the things that spring from the ground. There is immortality in the things that we do as we continue to care for those who need the care of nurses. And so as we close in this blessing, again, we put to our hearts and to our minds and our spirits the service and the strength and the warmth and the grace that all nurses have brought throughout eternity. Nurses have been here from time beginning. Nurses will continue to be here because of the care that you give. Let this place be a ceremony for you when you come, that you have a ceremony of memory, a ceremony of blessing, a ceremony of peace through the creator of our universe, the Josh thought. We close this blessing. Thank you.
Okay, so now I stand before you to honor Nellie Peterson, Philippine Nurses Association, who could not be with us today, and she is missed. I also have to thank our honor guard and our pastor, privileged to take the stage after the two of you and the honors and blessings that you gave for our colleagues. With that, I'll begin the list of names. Alicia Weber, nursing student at Northern Arizona University in Yuma. Barbara Fargetstein. She was an RN for 46 years, a nurse educator at ASU Edson College of Nursing and Health Innovation. Barbara Higgins, an RN for 53 years, an assistant director of surgery at Banner Boswell Hospital. Caitlin Boudreau. She was an RN for 20 years. Kathy Mather, an RN for 15 years in critical care at Banner Thunderbird Hospital. And Charles Allen Bennett, RN, Arizona Center for Advanced Medicine in Scottsdale.
Hello, my name is Dr. Rosa Norris. I'm here representing the Black Nurses Association of Greater Phoenix. It's my privilege and honor to read the following names of honoring my colleagues who are here no more. We have Chris Wagner, registered nurse for 30 years, La Paz Regional Hospital, Indian Health Services, Parker, Arizona. We have Christina Brasher, advanced practice registered nurse for 13 years, labor delivery nurse, mental health nurse practitioner with Taro's Health, Banner Health. Clara Hunter, registered nurse for 40 years, school nurse. Clark Krugman, advanced practice registered nurse for 9 years, nurse educator, nurse practitioner, Yavapai College. Dr. Donna Adams, registered nurse for 55 years, nurse educator across Arizona as a nurse consultant. Donna Venters, nursing educator, NAU School of Nursing. Thank you.
Dr. Gladys Sorensen, RN for 50 years,
Dean at University of Arizona College of Nursing. Frank Jova, RN for 23 years, Sierra, Tucson. Ian Caborian, RN for 21 years, Banner Estrella Medical Center. Irene Sosnicki, RN for 30 years, ICU. Irene Harrington, LPN, Pima County Health Department. Janet Johnson, RN for 22 years, NICU, Honor Health.
Good afternoon. I'm Leilani White. I'm a nurse practitioner. I'm also with the Arizona Native American Nurses Association, and I'm honored to be calling out the following nurses. Karen Toes, a registered nurse for 60 years, clinical specialty lead of the surgery department at Banner Boswell Hospital. Catherine Hugert, registered nurse in the emergency department at Western Arizona Regional Medical Center. Christy Pranke, registered nurse with the Gila River Healthcare. Lacey Robbins, nursing student at Glendale Community College. Mark Healy, registered nurse for 28 years in the intensive care unit at Mayo Clinic. Mark Doherty, certified nurse and assistant, Oasis Pavilion Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Casa Grande.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kuldeep. I work as an RN with the Banner University Medical Center, and today I'm representing Arizona Indian Nurses Association, AZINA. I'm honored to read out the name of our fallen nurses. Marlene Flores, RN Spanish team lead at Oscar Health. Philip C. Broad, an RN for 21 years, family nurse practitioner for 14 years, VA Southeast Healthcare Clinic, Gilbert. Roberta Triss Wagner, RN for 30 years, La Paz Regional Hospital. Rolando Clemente Jr., RN, Banner Desert Medical Center. Shauna Snyder, RN, at Banner University Medical Center, South. Thank you.
I have the honor of reading the last of the names that we've been given for this ceremony. Stephen Schledjona, RN for 8 years at Mountain Vista Medical Center. Susan Frazier, an RN at Aetna Healthcare. Tara Amundsen, RN, she was a travel nurse. Thelma Hull Williams, RN for 72 years, Arizona State Hospital. Tony Herrera, RN, Keno Community Hospital in Tucson. Valerina Singer, RN, an emergency room nurse at Kayenta Health Center on the Navajo Nation. We would now like to honor those nurses who passed but who were not recognized today by name. So please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. I'd ask Charlotte Fafford again to step forward to give us our closing prayer. Thank you.
As we close the services here and we continue to think about our day today, I just want to leave the thought of where we are. You know, we're out in the open and we feel the breeze and we hear the birds and the other winged insects that are here. But it's a way for us to remind ourselves of the life and the life that we literally have in our hands and the life that we have held as the life has passed from our hands. And so as we close today, as if you will would like to join me in this blessing, let us close with a prayer. Josh Thought, creator of all, who brings light and love to us, we ask that you continue to help all who come here today and those who come at the future site of the memorial to be able to be uplifted with the hope and the heart of nursing, the heart of caring. And we thank you that you have given us a beautiful day where we could share with one another what it means to give greetings to those who have passed. Those greetings to those who have passed, their memory stays with us, their smile, their strength, their courage, their patience, their mercy, all these things that we pull together to be nursing care and nursing service and nursing commitment. This is what we close today in this sacred ground that we have and under the sacred sky. To our Josh Thought, which in my language, I'm Gila River Pima. Josh Thought is our creator God. It's the universal God, the one who created all. And so to him, we give most thanks for all of our life and the breath that we have today. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for participating in such a special ceremony here in our forest. This is the first event of this kind that we've ever been able to host. And I can say for all of our team that we couldn't have hoped for a better crew and a better occasion to honor those who have served in the healthcare professions.